Greetings everyone. I was out of topics, and you people give me topics. And today's topic is evil in shamanism, or evil thinking in shamanism. The topic is given from a YouTube user, supershaman.com. So what is evil in Buddhism? Evil, I guess evil in Christianity is Satan, and he's a fruit of knowledge. And this knowledge, or well known as science, is evil. And their claims that humans are evolved from animals, and this world is not 6,000 years old, and etc. etc. is going to be evil. So this knowledge is quite evil. Of course, if you are very intelligent, you are aware of some things, and you are aware of this. You have this tendency to say that these actions are stupid. This is wrong. I think this is going towards this bad this thing. Or these banks are cheating people, something like that. Only these intelligent people can point out this these wrong things. So sometimes this makes some people a little bit evil, and these smart people have a tendency to rule other not smart people. So intelligence can be evil. And this knowledge and science can be evil, and currently this mining and this cars and airplanes and stuff is polluting this environment, and this science seems to going towards this destruction of Mother Earth. But in Buddhism and in shamanism, it's not this intelligence is not in evil. Evil is mainly stupidity, and because of stupidity, people have fears. People have this people sometimes act violently and do wrong things, wrong actions, evil actions, something like that. So there's a great there is a tendency to afraid of shamanism, and call it as this satanic evil, something like that. And of course there's this belief about this dark shamans, and who this dark shamans doing is killing, because they lost faith in humanity. When you lose faith in humanity, you will start to think that humans are evil, humans are polluters, humans are not part of this ecological system, or this the order of this nature, something like that. So Buddhism teaches that one must talk using his own experience, not his own wicked imagination. So I would like to talk about this evil using my own experience. So evil is a stupidity. I work in optical shop. I make eyewears. I make this. I cut the lenses and I make eyewears, and I make YouTube videos, and I make eyewear, and thus I try to make people see things better. A lot of my customers have this kind of eye. This kind of eye is like angry eye, or like this bad looking eye. But because of this most Mongol men from countryside, or from this poor class, have this their level of education is low, and they can be like animals, beasts, and they have this try to treat people like their livestock. They are they are strong, also they are rude. And when someone with this bad eyesight is looking at them, they look at this poor guy, and this guy is like looking at like this, and they are like asking hey, are you looking at me weird? Are you looking at me this bad? And they beat him. So many customers come with their this beaten eye, and this is horrible. And I sometimes think about this, and this it's hard to understand a man who is searching for fighting. And most men in Mongolia are like wolves. They are like they are ready to fight. It's like Russians. When you are walking in Russian street, it is possible that they can beat you. Like this, if you are walking in the street of Ulaanbaatar, you can get beaten. And I noticed that some foreigners had some this stupidity to wake up early and start to run. Also, they run in the evening, and because of this running and stuff, some foreigners get this. Some foreigners are beaten, and some women are foreign women are raped. And this is really bad, and Mongols usually don't talk about this thing, because Mongols mostly concerned about the honor of their country. And by saying these words, I'm like a traitor. So this I want to warn foreigners that Naadam is coming, and during Naadam festivals many foreigners come to Mongolia, and they need to be extra careful, because Ulaanbaatar is full of people without a job, and when there is no sheep inside this person job, the person is like beast. Person is like a wolf. So it is hard to understand their consciousness. And I always like to say that this people with the faith and belief is much better than the people who don't have a belief, or people who deny God. Buddhists believe they're Buddha, and they don't have this idea of God, but shamans have this idea of Supreme God, the Father Heaven. So this these two ideas hit can't they have some quarrel. And I try to believe that there is a God, and I hope for good things. And this I never understood this man who wants to have some fighting. I guess this man doesn't care about this religion, culture, tradition, God. All they care is about finding easy money, stealing something, finding money to drink something, to buy something, to smoke. This is really this is really sad. This is a sad reality of Mongolia. And I always been loser. I wasn't this big ataman dude. I was a loser. Mongol name for loser is Qajur, meaning PP, someone who pees. And there are some moments you never forget when you were beaten very hard. And first time I was beaten is in my fifth or sixth, class. I was standing in the line, but this dude came and stand in front of me, and I pushed the dude, saying that you can't stand here, you must go to the back of line, something like that. And the reason why I was rude, because this dude was small, tiny, and I wasn't afraid of him. But after this school, after this day, he waited me with his 5 or 6 friends, and one of his friends was this big guy, almost bald, and they wanted to have fight with me, and they chose their this champion, big guy, and I had no experience in fighting whatsoever, so he beat me. In the beginning, they were cheering, kick him, kill him, beat him, something like that. But after he started to beat me in the head, he was holding my head from my hair. I was in my knees, and he was hitting my nose with his boots. And they stopped cheering, and they started say, "Hey man, stop! You're going to kill him," something like that. So I was there, bleeding and stuff. One of my classmates was watching this from afar, and he ran towards me and gave his this small towel, and I was thinking about this revenge, and I was full of this poisonous thinking. But time heals pains, and I totally forgot about this this taking revenge stuff. And at 8th grade, new members came to our class. This new members were from this other class. The other class was dismissed, and among these new members was this bald, big guy. And somehow he started to sit near me, and we became good friends. And he did say, "Man, sorry for this past. I kicked you because my friend wanted to he wanted to kick you." So we became good friends. And it is always hard to meet these tough guys who's asking for money. Hey, do you have money? Mainly they ask one this simple question: who are you? This is a tricky question, and when someone asks who are you, you can't you can't answer. You can answer like are you blind? I'm a human, something like that. But this any answer will make they will beat you. So you can say I'm a running man, and you can run away. So this people who has this some spiritual education and general education, or people with no job, is quite evil. And I'm not sure about what is real evil. Well, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.